Hey beauties, it's Riri. If you're new here, I'm an over 40 lover of all things beauty, and I'm obsessed with indie brands. Today, it is a full face of Lys Beauty. Alright beauties, before we dive in, please don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet, and give the video a thumbs up if you do enjoy. There's also a little join button right down there that you can click to become a channel member. Thank you to my channel members. We are going to dive in, y'all. I'm very excited to say that this is a collab with one of my all-time favorite creators and human beings on the planet, my girl Dede. Of course, her beautiful face is right here, and she'll be linked down below. And y'all know what I say. If you go watch and you're feeling a vibe, you feel a connection, you can relate to her, subscribe. It is free for you.
Free.
And it will mean the absolute world to us. If you're coming from Dede's channel, hey beautiful, welcome to my beauty family. I also have some more great news for you guys. Myself and Dede, congratulations Dede, both just got accepted into the Lys Beauty Ambassador Program. So congratulations to Dede. A few more creators also got accepted in. I don't want to give people's personal business or their business if they're not already putting it out there. So congratulations to all the beauties that also got accepted into the Ambassador Program. So Dede and I decided she's pretty new to the brand. She's tried a few things and really loved them. I, of course, have been obsessed since they came out. I'll pop my very first video right here. I love Lys Beauty. I love what they represent. They are a beautiful black woman-owned indie brand. They're sold at Sephora. They're a clean beauty brand. The entire aesthetic is perfection in my eyes. So we wanted to get together and create a look for springtime using our Lys products. I am primed and I do have my brows done, and of course all products are going to be linked down below, and I do have a discount code now with Lys Beauty. It is LYSRIRIM for 20% off. I do earn a small commission, so thank you in advance for any purchases that you do make. We're going to dive in. I do have a foundation. It is in the shade MN3. This is more my summertime shade. So I think for today, I'm actually going to go in on the little sampler card that came with my most recent purchase. I purchased this all myself. And I think I'm going to go in with LN6. And I'm going to use the foundation brush. This is the Lys Beauty foundation brush. I think aesthetically it is absolutely stunning. These are my favorite types of brushes, but I did purchase the brush recently and their brand new highlighter. We're going to get into that. Their foundation is called the Triple Fix Serum Foundation with HA's, turmeric, and ashwagandha. It is available in 35 shades. It is light to medium coverage with a natural skin-like finish, and it is vegan as well. I will also say, I know this is kind of a nitpicky type of thing, I like that you actually get a bubble of product, not a little flat piece of something that there's not even enough to use. I'm really excited to test this foundation brush out. I do also love that they are a more affordable brand that is offered at Sephora. So I'm just going to take some and I'm going to put it right on the back of my hand, as I always do for makeup application. I will say a little goes a long way in my opinion. So you can see it's on the back of my hand. I'm going to go in with the brush. I like to stipple and pull some product down and kind of shear it out a little bit. That way I'm only applying kind of what I need on the complexion, especially having more dry, mature, textured skin. Less is more. I don't go in with a whole lot of product. And I like to start by stippling the product in place. I avoid my direct under eyes. I kind of do that last. Or if I'm using concealer, I also make sure that I avoid that. I also make sure I'm avoiding that area. That way I'm not putting foundation and then layering it on top with concealer as well. So I go in and I stipple the product where I need the product at first. As opposed to kind of pulling, dragging, and tugging, I feel like you get a more full coverage this way, and you also avoid brush strokes this way. And I, of course, will get up close and show you the before and the after. This is a foundation that I really, really love, especially in the summertime, because it does wear well. It lasts a very long time on the complexion. And then once I'm done kind of stippling and pouncing into place, whatever little bit of like residual product I still have on the brush, I am then going to use that to kind of soften everything, buff everything out, and then do a little bit of coverage on my under eye. I'm going to go back in with a little bit that's left on my hand. This shade is slightly too light. It's going to work for the video, and of course we'll bronze ourselves up. I don't know if you guys can tell how light it looks. I probably should have mixed the two, but it's okay. So you can see beautiful medium coverage. You can still kind of see a couple little dots kind of peeking through, but all of my redness and everything is gone. There's a beautiful veil of coverage on my skin. I feel like everything is blurred and it looks gorgeous. So let's get up close. So you can see on the left side, I have a lot of hyperpigmentation. I have rosacea, broken capillaries, some old acne scarring, things like that. Side by side. And you can see on this side, you can still see a little bit of kind of skin peeking through. It's very skin-like, very natural on the complexion. It's enough coverage. I think even if you're a full coverage beauty, I really do think that you would like this, and you could of course build it up. It's just beautiful. It doesn't settle in my fine lines or anything like that. It does not emphasize my texture. It's perfection. It's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna do this side, and I will BRB. All right, beauties, we are back. Next up, I'm going to go into the LYS Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush in the shade Kindness. This is a beautiful peachy blush that I am a little bit obsessed with. And of course, we'll go in and set and everything else, but I like to go in with my cream product prior to setting. I'm going to use this little ferret brush. I'm going to go in and just kind of pounce some product onto the brush. And I'm going to take and stipple it onto my hand, only so I'm not picking up too much product. And I'm going to start here around the outer corner of my eye and very, very softly, again, kind of doing more stippling motions. And I like to bring my blush all the way up and kind of make it a little bit more pigmented through this area of the complexion. This blush is absolutely stunning. I like that it's a cream, but that it sets down. It doesn't pull up the makeup underneath. It sets really, really beautiful. And it doesn't feel, I don't like a kind of weird, overly emollient, like greasy type feeling or glossy type feeling of a cream blush or a cream contour. And I feel like this has that perfect consistency to it. You can see that there's beautiful opacity here. Like the level of pigment here is stunning. And on my dry skin, you can see it's not emphasizing any texture or anything like that. It's just, it's lovely. It is absolutely stunning. And you could really, really punch this up. I'll go ahead and do a little bit too much, just to kind of show you guys, and I'll just kind of sheer it out. If you do have deeper skin than myself, or even for myself going into like summertime when I do get really tan, you can see how punchy this gets. It's absolutely stunning. I'm going to go back in with my foundation brush. And by the way, the foundation brush is amazing. I really love it. It's nice and densely packed, like I really love in a foundation brush. It's also very soft, which I love. And I love it. I love the color of it. I love the length. I love the weight. It has a good substantial weight to it. I'm obsessed. Gonna do this side. I'll BRB. All right, next up, we're going to go in with the Lys Beauty Triple Fix Translucent Setting Powder. Again, the packaging, the aesthetic of everything I love. It is a standard translucent powder. And I'm going to go in with my little puff. And this powder is quite light, like and the powder has quite a light texture to it. Very comfortable on the skin. I feel like it does blur the skin. I feel like it sets everything in place well, but it's not over drying. As you guys know, I have very, very dry skin, so I cannot go in too heavy-handed. I cannot go in with something that is going to dry my skin further, and this does not do that. I love this powder. Next up, one of my favorite products from them is the No Limits Matte Bronzer. This is the shade Motivate or Light. And I'm going to go in with my Judy brush. And I always start with my bronzers at the very top near the hairline. That way if I go a little bit heavy-handed, once I pull my hair down, no one's ever going to really see that I went a little too heavy-handed. This blends well. The tone of it is beautiful. It works for me pretty much year-round. Again, it is very buildable. You can build up the level of intensity on it. It never sticks in place. It never looks muddy or patchy. I'm also going to go in with a fluffy brush, and I'm going to take, because they do not offer eyeshadow palettes as of yet, and I'm just going to run this bronzer in my crease. And you can see kind of how pigmented it really is. Like if I wanted to really punch it up and build it up on the cheeks, I could. And this type of a look is something I do literally all the time. I'll throw my bronzer in my crease, or I'll throw a yellow or a green in my crease. And then whatever highlight I'm doing, I'll put that on the inner corners and I just call it a day. It's also a really easy way to do a beautiful kind of very quick monochromatic look using the same blushes, bronzers, and highlights on your eye look. And you can see it blends out beautifully. It does not stick in place. It does not get patchy or muddy or anything like that, which I really, really love. And then last up, I'm so excited to test this out. It is their Lys Beauty Aim High Pressed Highlighting Palette. I did get the shade Brave, which is a champagne shade. And of course, it comes in the beautiful, shiny packaging. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's pretty. Oh my gosh. This reminds me of like the Amrezy type highlight, like that type of a formula. Oh, I think that's gonna be so pretty, y'all. Ooh, okay. I think I'm gonna go back into the Fair brush. I think I'm gonna go in light-handed because I'm a little nervous. Ooh, oh my goodness, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. I am just gonna take my finger and I'm gonna use it. Ooh, you can also build up the pigmentation on here too. So I really love that. I love that even though I can use this right now with kind of a more fluffy open brush, I can use a more firm or more tapered brush in the summertime and really still be able to use it even if I get a tan. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna take a tiny pencil brush as well. Yeah, you can really make that pop. All right, I'm gonna spray my complexion. I'm gonna throw on some mascara and then I'll be right back. All right, beauties, here is our finished look. I love it. This is kind of my everyday go-to type of makeup look, no matter what the season is. And I really love utilizing the bronzers or highlighters, things like that on my eyes, just so that it becomes this beautiful kind of soft monochromatic moment. And it's super easy. I'm a little bit obsessed. I love this look. It is my go-to look. What did you guys think? Have you tested Lys Beauty? What are your thoughts? What are your favorite products? Please don't forget to go and check out Dede's channel. Tell her that Riri sent you. I love you, beauties. Stay happy, healthy, and safe, and be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties.